Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a recipe that I'm gonna say not everyone is a fan of, but us Puerto Ricans love it. It's Guineitos and Escabeche. And number one is we're gonna be using green bananas, as you can tell I have here. We're also gonna be using chicken gizzards and a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna use as I go. So let's just try to go along, and if you want to copy this or write down the recipe as I go, you can. So here we go. So one of the easiest way that I find to peel a green banana for what I'm going to use, simply, I'm using a plate because I don't want to mess up my cutting board. I'm only going to cut both ends and just make a little slit, just like this, just a little bit, and put this in boiling water until the skin comes off. Around 10 minutes, you're gonna see that the green is gonna turn almost blackish. I'll show you. I'm gonna do this with each one of them, put them in my water to boil, and then I'll tell you guys the next step. So in this pot, which I'm doing everything in this pot, I have chicken gizzards that I've already cleaned, and I'm adding sofrito. I'm adding whatever I have left in here, and to that we're adding the rest of our gizzards because I forgot to add them. And we're adding water. Just, I don't know, some water. It's just, I need it to cook. I'm going to add more water than this, but some water. We're also going to add, for starters, we're adding sazon, which is going to give it the color that I always say that we need. So sazon, we gave it a stir really quick just in case I need more than that. I will be adding another packet, not just one, I'm adding two. I am making a lot of this. This is not a small recipe, so it's a fairly big one. In there you go. I am adding vinegar, white vinegar. Let's see how much, I'm not sure yet. I'm adding about a half of a cup of white vinegar. So that's about half a cup. And again, we're just gonna let this start to go really quickly. This is just me developing flavors. Okay, to that, we are adding a couple of bay leaves. I'm gonna do about 4 bay leaves, and I'm going to top it with onions. Here I'm adding 2 onions, 2 yellow onions. I'm gonna give it a stir just to get everything incorporated. I have not added anything else yet. Just give us a second. I'm gonna add some tomato sauce. How much tomato sauce? About a quarter of a can. I might add more in a little while. And we're gonna give it a stir. We're gonna add some more water in here. But before we add more water, we are going to add our spices. So we're adding cumin. How much cumin? I don't know. A little bit. Some garlic powder. Everything is to taste pretty much. At least that's how I do it. Onion powder. We're adding some oregano, again from my mother's garden. Not a lot, not a little bit. And we're gonna go ahead and stir this up. I'm gonna add a little bit more water before I cover this, because now I need this these gizzards to cook until they are tender before we add the rest of our ingredients. So I'm gonna cover it, and I'm gonna use like I'm gonna steam them. Well, not really steam them. I'm gonna, like if I was making a stew, like I was using a pressure cooker. So I'm gonna pressure cook them until they are tender. So the reason I said to boil your bananas is because look how simple it is to remove the peels. Be careful because they're super hot. And all we're going to do now is just cut them into rounds. Little rounds. Just like that. And we're going to continue doing this until all the bananas are completely cut, which is going to be in a little while because we have a lot of bananas. So I'm just going to show you guys again. We take the bananas and we remove the peel. And we're going to start slicing. Is about this big, give or take. If it's a little thicker, it's okay. If it's a little thinner, it's also okay. It's all preference. So we're going to continue doing this until we have all our bananas done. So at this point, I'm just removing the steam out of the pot. We gotta wait till this thing stops so we can be able to open it. We gotta be careful with anything that you're using steam with because you could easily get burnt. So we're almost there. This little gadget was gifted to me and I think it's absolutely amazing. We're almost there. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna check it. We're gonna check to see if the gizzards are soft. If they're not soft, you're gonna put them back in and let them continue to cook until they are the consistency that we want them to be. Almost there. We gotta open this so carefully. We still gotta wait till all the steam is out. We're almost there. I wanted to kind of show you guys exactly how I do this. There we go. Careful, don't burn yourself. Okay, so this is our gizzards with our, I just want to check for doneness. So that's all I'm checking for. Not bad. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna add our olives, our green olives. Okay, we're gonna let this continue to cook here. I need to turn. Okay, so we're gonna leave this, and we're gonna add our bananas in there. We're going to add the rest of a can of tomato sauce. And we gotta give it a stir so we can start flavoring. Okay, so this is looking good. Now this is gonna start to thicken some. I still gotta add some adobo. We're adding some cilantro. Yes, look at this. We're gonna allow this to continue cooking. Now we need to let it continue to cook. I'm also going to chop one more onion and put it in there because I think it needs it. I'm also gonna go ahead at this point and add another 2 pieces of bay leaf. And I'm gonna allow this to start cooking for some time while I cut my onion, and you guys will see this in a minute so I can tell you what I'm adding. So we're gonna go ahead and add some black pepper. How much depends on you. Do you like a lot of black pepper or not? I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of my onions. So I just did another half of an onion. This is a pretty large onion or a small yellow onion. And we're gonna give it a stir. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our adobo. This is gonna all depend. You're gonna add some taste, check if it needs more, and you will taste and see what it needs. It needs more, so we're adding it. We're adding the rest, and we're also gonna add a little bit more of the white vinegar because I think it needs the vinegar flavor. I told you we're doing a lot here, so. And we're gonna continue to cook this. It's gonna thicken up some. And we're gonna continue to flavor and taste and all that as we go. Okay, it's looking good. We're gonna go ahead and add a little bit more cumin because I think it needs some more cumin. So a little bit more cumin, and now we're gonna add some pique, some spice to this. How much spice? Well, it all depends if you like spice or not. I don't mind it, and it depends on the spice you're adding. I'm adding a little bit of hot sauce to it. Doesn't have to be hot sauce. You can add whatever you prefer. So we're gonna let this continue to cook for a little while longer, and I'll let you guys know if we need to add anything to it. So we're just gonna add garlic and cilantro. Okay, so as you saw before, I added a little bit of garlic and a little bit of cilantro, right? Now, at this point, oh, I also added red peppers, a few, not a lot. I'm gonna add a little bit of hot sauce because I think it needs it. So some hot sauce. I'm adding a little bit more adobo. And now I'm gonna taste it to see if it needs more salt. So, this is already cooked. Everything is cooked beautiful. But we're just gonna taste to see if we are at the right. I still think it needs salt. Let's add salt. Salt. So I'm using kosher salt, which is my preference. I'm gonna stir it. It looks beautiful. Yep. I think that's good. So, that is escabeche, or guineitos en escabeche, or mollejitas en escabeche. I don't know, whichever way you want to say it, it's just escabeche. Correction. Escabeche. So it's mollejitas or guineitos en escabeche. Take a look at that. Oh yeah. Just like my mama taught me. Goodness, beautiful, and all we need now is a plate. So thanks for watching. This is again Maddie's Puerto Rican Kitchen and more. bringing you mollejitas or guineitos en escabeche. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Talk to you guys later. God bless you. Bye.